Hey, how's everybody going? Hope things are well. I'm very proud of all my clients. You guys are getting into some huge stuff. I'm very impressed. We got so much stuff going on. It's literally keeping me busy. And I love that because I like to be busy. So, what is this video about? This video is about the Authorized User Trade Line Network. What we're going to do is trade and swap authorized users from our credit reports to each other's credit report for free, and you don't have to pay for any money. You don't have to pay me anything. You don't have to pay any other company anything. It's for free. Why? Because we want the funding and to get into bigger stuff. So, this is how it's going to work. If you have any trade lines that you had on your credit report for a long time, you know, ideally with 30% or below, DTI, maybe 40 tops, it's got age, and ideally 5,000 above on any credit card, and you want to add, you want to get in the network, and you want to trade it out with my other clients that have maybe one or two good ones, and then you have one or two good ones. What we're going to do is you're going to text me at 312-218-8737. Tell me what you have, and I'm going to connect you with somebody else that has something that matches for you. And then what you both will do, I'll set you up together and say, if you're one of my existing clients, I'll say, hey, this is, Bob. I know Bob really well, blah, blah. This is Joe. Okay. And I'll introduce you guys, and then you guys can do the authorization of the credit cards for each other on a conference call. So one of you will call up your credit card company and say, I'm going to add Joe to my American Express card. He lives at my address. Please add him on. While he's on the line, if they ask you to verify your identity or your mother's maiden name or whatever passcode you have, you can press mute, but let him hear the entire conversation. And then you're going to return the favor. Joe's going to return the favor, and he's going to call up his authorized user credit card. He's going to say, this is Joe, verify his identity, be on mute for a bit, and then add Bob on as authorized user. The whole trick to adding somebody onto your credit report as an authorized user is you're going to say that person lives at your address. They're going to ask you if you want a credit card mailed to them most of the time, and you'll say no. Some places don't ask, so in that case, it would just be mailed straight to your credit card. Now, I thought about how doing this for a while, so this is the best solution. You're going to say they live at your address, and that's why you two are going to do a conference call. And also, as well, you're on the phone with each other, so if something does go wrong, you're going to know, hey, we got to kill Joe. Well, not kill him, but you know what I'm saying. But most of this is for clients that already have or in my network. I mean, if it's somebody new and you seem like you have a business mind, you're smart and safe. I'm a very good judge of character, by the way. And you want to get into this, set up and build your credit and move forward and create wealth and make all your payments on time, be responsible, business-minded, mature person, ideally probably not somebody too young because your mind's probably not straight. Then I'm going to set you up with another person. You're going to get the free authorized users. You're going to trade them back and forth. Now, if that's how that works. Now, somebody that has just tons of extra authorized users and they don't need any, and maybe you want to sell them or something, I could help you with that. But I'm not going to take a profit, so we can do it where you make a little bit of money, a decent amount of money, and I put them on key people. And or I set it up, I say, hey, this is a good person, and we'll do a pay after scenario. And you'll get money after they get funding, because they will get funding. Because on any file with like 5 authorized users at like 10,000 minimum size, 3 years minimum age, I can get like 50 to 90,000. If you actually have another account on there, any other good accounts of age, I can get you a lot more. So the whole purpose of this is to help everybody out. And you don't have to go buying authorized users all over the internet and wasting money. Because all that matters is the funding and then getting into the core businesses and getting your businesses going and building and building and building. So that's what this video is about. All right, so give me a call, text me at 312-218-8737. Tell me what kind of credit card you have, and then we'll get this set up. All right, thanks. I just want to clarify, like, if you have existing credit cards that are primary credit cards, they can't. You can add another person onto it. I said if you have a lot of authorized users, you can't give away. If you have an authorized user, you can't give that away. It has to be a card you own, a primary credit card. Therefore, you can call up and add someone to it. That's what I'm saying. So when you do add someone to your credit card, that's called an authorized user, if you don't know that. And they will ask if you want this credit card, want this person to have a credit card or not, most of the time. Previously, I didn't really explain this, but if they do send out a credit card, it's coming to your address, not to theirs, to yours, and you just cut up the card. So everybody's safe, and I only deal with key responsible people because I have the long term, big picture, and the big goals. So I'm not going to set you up with the dirt bag. And if it is a dirt bag, I wouldn't know it, but I will just straight up say, hey, I just don't know this person very well. And when you do the conference call with them, you have to fill them out and decide for yourself if this guy is somebody you want to trade your credit cards with. But 99% of the time, if I'm dealing with them, or if I haven't hung up on them within the first 2 minutes, they're a good person, because I don't deal with like slime balls or people that are on CPNs or people that are just high risk. No offense about you CPN people, but you have just a gigantic percentage of you want to just default on everything and throw a wrench into all my systems. But not only that, they only get credit cards, and that's not very much money. And the credit cards the CPN gets is not very big, and it's a waste of time for everybody on this side of the equation, because we get people a lot of money. Not to mention, of course, the CPN ends up where your Social Security is eventually, and then you go bye-bye, and we don't want anything to do with that anyhow. So forget the CPN. Don't even call if you want to have trade lines added to your CPN. Go back to whoever sold you that piece of crap in their gay ebook and tell them to stick it up their ass, because you just got ripped off. Although it may help you in a pinch if you got some kind of criminal record and you want to get an apartment, and maybe you're desperate, you need a couple credit cards or something. Okay, so fine. The CPN may work out in that scenario, but I'm saying it won't work out in this scenario, so don't ask me, and don't say, well, all your ads say CPN. Well, yeah, my ads say CPN, NOPG funding, and primary trade lines. All three of those things are 100% scams for the most part. Primary trade lines don't exist. No PG credit is only when somebody wants to get a bunch of money out of you, and or they're so stupid they want to tell you, separate your personal from your business, spend 12 years separating your personal from your business, and get a McDonald's card, a card from Home Depot for $500, and then Lowe's for $50, and 5 years from now you'll have no PG credit enough to buy a moped. That's all bullshit. People tell me this stuff all day long, and I gotta unwind their brain, because they've been around the internet of all these poor people selling them bullshit to make their $300 off a CPN, or $300 off their no PG 6-year program, or 20 grand for their no PG fake trade lines and stolen corporations, and you get ripped off beyond belief. So, separating personal from business. Let's get that understood. That is not necessary, because the first couple, 2 or 3 years, you want to do personal guarantee on all your business stuff, because you're building the foundation of your business. Big loans equal bigger loans. But it's the path and the connections and the way you do it. And I know how to do it, because I've done this so many times, and I've done it for myself. And I'm the only one that has tons of money compared to all these people that are selling these things, because I can guarantee that's why they got it all backwards. Maybe one out there, I don't know. I doubt it. I haven't seen anybody that really knows what's up. So, point is, I'm trying to help everybody out with authorized users in the trade line network. Basically, cooperation, co-op. So everybody can trade authorized users trade lines, credit card trade lines, from one social security number to the another and build each other up. Now I said I don't want somebody to have a CPN and have one of my clients with a good social and put it on your CPN, because most of the time when you do that, a trade line going from a social security number onto a CPN, most of the time, a lot of the time, it won't even show up. And that's why a lot of trade line companies, authorized user companies, won't even sell to CPNs. Some do, but in this scenario, we're building wealth and getting people literally in the millions. I don't know if you want to believe that or not, but I can prove it. I can make it happen right before your very eyes. I do it all day long. And 1 million is like first grade stuff. So if you have a CPN, don't waste your time on that. Either pay me for credit repair and get it done, or I don't really need your money, but I'm just saying, find somebody with good credit, build on that, and we go straight to funding and then keep going. I don't care about you selling the credit repair. I mean, I'll do it because I'm damn good at it and I get it done, and I get people like 50 to 90,000 first round, then I get them like 1 to 300, then, you know, within 6 months in $1 million. On and on. From that point on. Okay, so CPN, authorized user trade line, not going to work for the free trade line stuff. Save yourself the time. Get your social security number fixed. Let me fix it if you want to get it done right and within this lifetime, or within a couple years, because everybody I'm doing credit repair for have been around the block 2 or 3 places, and I've done this for so long. I mean, I'll get it done, and then trade that, and then we'll put the trade lines on that. CPN stuff. Okay, great. Somebody's telling you a bunch of stuff. You need it for whatever. Keep it to yourself. Do that. Cool. But this is for serious people who want to get a lot of wealth, get the foundation going. They need help with the trade line. They don't want to spend the money, and just do that. So text me what you have, and I'll set you up with the counterpart that will match your trade lines. We'll probably maybe do like, I don't know, say 5 additions, 5 authorized users to each one max, if you guys want, and you're going to notice that because you're going to be to the conference call, whatever, and then build your file up that way. And then we're going to go straight into funding. This will only take like maybe a week, 2 weeks tops for those to show up, and then we get on to the next step. All right, I just had to clarify that, and now that I have, I guess I will let you guys go. Text me at 312-218-8737. Thanks.